No, do not adjust your television or computer screen or whatever the hell it is you choose to watch us on. Welcome to a special Thursday edition of Goblins Under the Stairs here. You got Soul Rack the Destroyer here, ready to slash and bash your weeknight away, along with the chattiest Chatterton of them all, Wilmore Chatterton, and the guy who likes the Fang Bang Fang. Now, ready to take us on another epic adventure? It is the greatest D&D DM in all the land. It's Nate Gonzalez. Take it away here.
Thank you, Soul Rack the Destroyer. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a Thursday night edition of Goblins Under the Stairs. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Yeah. Ready to just fucking party, man. Let's do the damn thing. Let's run you guys through a quick little recap and start you guys off. So, fuck yeah. Last game where you guys picked up. Let's see, you guys were just leaving the North Inn in Bryn Shandir, the north part of Bryn Shandir, and heading down to see if you guys could go to the magic shop, talk to Alvin there, maybe see if he had any cool magical items or could identify some of the things that you had. And lo and behold, yeah, he could do exactly that. He identified all the things that you guys had that you're questioning about, for a fee, of course. You guys picked up a couple of cool magical things, a mind reading potion, a greater healing potion. So some really cool stuff. And you guys decided to head on out from there, headed on west towards the Sea of Moving Ice. You guys ended up passing through that campsite where you guys met the Warmth Thief, that tiny blue fae that you guys ended up killing, making sure that he was off the path and making sure he wasn't any harm to any kind of travelers no more. And as you guys continued on, you guys heard some shrill cries of an elven man standing on top of a rock, being tormented by these little like ice goblins that were pulling pieces of like ice off their bodies and throwing them at him. And it was Fang and Soul Rat came in there, scared them off. Fang like smashed one of their heads in, jumping off of Koimu. Pretty badass. And this elven man, he was trying to step off this rock, pretty confident in himself, but he fell face first, 40 feet off the top of it, and cracked his skull, bled to death, and died. And Fang tried to help him, try to get the Morning Lord's healing ways to try to heal him and bring him back, but lo and behold, he was met without any sort of success, and you guys had to carry on, but of course before or after Fang decided to steal his cloak and rations and a couple of other things. He said a quick prayer there, so that was good. But you guys continued on, and you guys...
That's all that matters, right?
That's right.
A little bit of Jesus, and we're good to go.
Hallelujah. Hey, ask for forgiveness, right? So you guys kept on going, and you saw a gated small town of what you could imagine to be Targos. Decided, let's keep on going, pass on by, and the weather kept on getting a little bit heavier and heavier. Snowfall, causing a bit of a whiteout, blizzard conditions, and Soul Rack decided to lead the group through a bit of a navigation, trying to keep you guys on path and see if he could get you guys heading towards the Sea of Moving Ice successfully. After a few hours, about 4 hours of traveling through this blizzard, the first hour seemed like maybe you guys just walked around in circles, but he pushed on, helped you guys push through for another 3 hours, and after you guys made it out of this intense weather conditions, you emerged to see a large hill with 7 different massive thrones, icy glazed thrones on top of it, situated underneath the moonlight. And after Soul Rack approached this hill and stood underneath the moonlight, 7 apparitions of these ghastly frost giants appeared, situated in each one of the thrones. One of them seeming to be like a bit of like the leader, a Jarl, if you will. And he challenged you all to a few different kinds of battles that you had to put up. A frost giant skeleton appeared, and Fang ended up taking him down, breaking off his mandible and bits of his bones. And the leader of these frost giant apparitions was pretty pleased with that, but wanted to test you once more. So at the lift of a finger, these 2 invisible stalkers start swirling about, almost like snow devils, in front of him. And it was quite a bit of a battle for you all because it's hard to see them. But Soul Rack, raging out, he turned into his lichen form and was able to take him down under the shining moon here. And after you guys were able to take down these 2 invisible stalkers, you guys looked up to the leader to see a bit of a face of improvement. seeing what you guys were able to do here. And after he approved and nodded, and all these giants started speaking in some ancient giant tongue, a doorway exposed itself and started lifting up underneath of the throne that the lead giant apparition was sitting upon, and showing a little downstairs area, little hidden area underneath of his throne that you guys are now standing in front of. You can take it.
I'm gonna look
Right now
around.
they're talking to each other.
All the giants have disappeared.
Okay, they're gone.
Yeah, they have all. They like once the leader like nodded with approval, they all kind of started speaking in this ancient giant tongue, like in a rhythmic pattern to each other, and they all started floating away into the night sky up towards like the moon.
Oh, before we head down to check that out, I'm gonna just kind of scope out the room to see if there's like any like glyphs or writing on the wall or on the chairs or anything like that.
Yeah, make a well, with your past perception's fine. You can see that there's no sort of inscriptions or anything on the doors and whatnot, and it's not a room in that you see. It's actually a pretty steep stairwell that goes down underneath of this throne.
I'm still a werewolf, right?
You are currently still a werewolf, yeah.
Okay, sweet.
I don't see anything directly on the chair that I'm standing on, right?
No, and you can hop off down from there because it is icy glazed throne, and as we noticed with your spider climbing shoes.
Maybe I don't take any fall damage while I drop down.
You don't, yeah. You just
That shouldn't be out
it
there?
just
Okay.
never happened.
Just never happened. Ooh, I was actually right here the whole time.
That's right.
Well, gentlemen, I guess, Fang, any idea what they said? You speak giant, right?
I actually don't speak giant. No,
Fuck, you did.
no. Maybe your old buddy did, but
For a second there, I thought you were useful.
well, I mean, I did kick that one.
Hey, you
dead
still might be.
jackass.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, all right. Let's take it easy now.
And go over and I pat Solrak on the head and go, "Be good, my friend. Be good, boy."
Well, gents, I don't think there's anything else we need to do up here. I say we check to see what's down there.
And there's no glyphs on the main chair or anything like that, like you said.
Nah, it's pretty much just like a solid stone, just ice glazed on top of them. Yeah, there's no sort of writing or any sort of runes or anything.
Well, gentlemen, shall we head down?
Yes.
Nice
Let's do it.
concentration on. It's not the important.
That's
Oh,
for
yeah,
your,
it's the
for your
magmites,
magmans,
yeah.
yeah.
No, they're for an hour, right? Yeah.
You still have about 50 minutes with them.
Okay. Well, come on, chaps,
mean,
and they all get into a little line, and they conga line in.
Solrak, why don't you take the lead on this one? You got that schnoz of yours that you could sniff out anything.
That's the smartest thing you've said. First, hold on. Let me. And I start breathing. And as I start breathing more and more, start shifting back into my human form. I open my eyes. Staying in the lichen form. Quite tall into my body.
Jackson.
Old-fashioned way.
Again,
Seems
for the record, not a fan.
Yeah, but it seems like he's getting the hang of this whole lichen thing, as if has more control over it. So I don't mind it as long as he doesn't lose himself, you know.
Yeah, but when he does,
Sorry,
not a
sorry,
fan.
sorry.
Worst
I mean,
case scenario, you guys make a great dinner. It's not that bad.
yeah, we'll see about that.
Good puppy.
Talented.
All right.
He's got those little supple legs, quite thick, like a chicken thigh.
Yes.
I mean,
look,
let's
look
be
at
honest
him.
here. I
look at him.
don't have much but lean meat. You'd probably want the bald one. I'm a little fuzzy too.
I mean, look at him. He likes some hair on his meals. But anyway, enough with the chit chat. Let's get going, boys.
Let's. Just
All right, chaps, let's
right.
go.
Solrak, you lead.
lead.
Come on,
I got
Guama.
Brutus with me. And I'm gonna take a big whiff to see if I smell anything up ahead.
Okay, make a perception check with advantage.
Buddy. Perception.
I'm actually going to be at the back of the magma line, or no, I'll be at the front. And we're just going to conga line in.
My thing's a little slow. 13.
13, cool. Yeah. Start leading the pack, and you start sniffing around, seeing if you can smell anything. As you guys start walking down these stairs into this like underground vault area, it's all seems to be hewn out of rock, and you look up, trying to sniff around, and don't seem to smell any sort of creatures or anything. Just smells like kind of dusty and a little bit of like stale earth.
Nod to the others to proceed. Follow me.
All right.
We go in.
Yeah. And we follow.
All right. So you guys can move your tokens on down now. If you look below where you are, there's a spot exposed.
Oh, well, yeah.
Well, let's do it.
Oh, and below.
All right. So as you guys walk on
Blast
down these stairs, you know, like in this single file line, you bastards. To your left.
Hey, you said it. You said it.
All right.
You knew what would happen. We said it.
I know. It's all me, right?
No, that's
Alright.
what we're literally doing. So we're all like hands on the other hips, and we're rolling in. We're having a good time.
Well, all right. So to your left, as you guys come on in here, as you enter this dark hall, it's a closed stone door with no handles or hinges on this side. So, like, really the right on the map, but to your guys' left as you're walking down. To your right, as you guys come down here, is a curved tunnel. You can see it's blocked by an iron gate. It has 1 foot square gaps between its horizontal and vertical bars, and the iron hinges on the northern side of the gate seem to indicate that you guys that it seems to swing inwards. As you guys look on down south now, you can see that there's situated in shallow alcoves at the far end 6 braziers, each one in the shape of a 4 foot tall, 2 foot wide stone urn, and they're held snugly atop a 5 foot high clawed basalt pedestal. And Solrak, as you walk on up there, you see carved into each urn is a rune. And as you get down there as well, above the alcoves looms a stone archway into which some words are inscribed.
I try to decipher to see if I know the language.
Yeah, you can tell that it's a Dwarvish script.
Alright, do you know how to...
Speak Dwarvish?
I actually do, as a matter of fact. And so I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna examine each one first, just to see if they all say the same thing.
Okay, sure. Make an intelligence check.
Book show.
Okay. Yeah, you notice that no, each one of these are different symbols on each one of these urns, or each one of these braziers.
Okay. Alright, well then I'm gonna go, starting with the, I guess the one closest to me, I'm gonna start reading each one.
Okay, well, what Solrak was telling you to read was over top of them is an archway that has some words carved into the archway.
Oh, over
Like
top
in-
of the braziers?
Yeah, yeah, above the alcoves. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I'm gonna read that.
Okay. So you begin reading like a Dwarvish script that is above these alcoves here, and you can tell it's a bit of like a Dwarvish poem. It reads, starting from left to right: "Snatch a scale from sleeping worm. Against the blowing wind, stand firm. Climb a mountain with a stone in your shoe. On little feet, death comes for you. Be the arrow that starts the war. Let life's blood fall till it falls no more." And each one of those like stanzas is kind of situated above each one of the urns, the braziers.
So like,
Thank you.
Each brazier has its own stanza above it.
Yep, starting from left to right. Yep.
So this one right here, like what stanzas on top of that? So
Climb a mountain with a stone in your shoe. On little feet, death comes for you. Or no. It's just the climb a mountain with a stone in your shoe. That the next one is.
The one with little feet, death comes to you.
That
What
would
was this one?
actually. The one that you just clicked is snatch a scale from a sleeping worm. So that's left because you guys are looking down there. I know it's right on the screen, but it's like because you guys are
Yep.
position.
So I read this out loud to the group as I'm deciphering it. So what do you guys get out of this? I mean, you don't actually literally think it's like climb a mountain with a stone in your shoe. I mean, you think there's more to it?
Thing that worries me. The phrase "death comes to you."
So I'm in the background, and me and the Magmans are going around in a circle doing the cha-cha still, and I just kind of like look over my shoulder, and I'm like, well, I'm the one with the little feet, so I should be worried. Something tells me we may find some things through one of these doors that we may want to burn in these braziers. I don't know what that is yet. Maybe we investigate a touch.
You dancing around with them is hilarious.
Yep. It's a lot of clicking. But I'm committed. Gentlemen, what do you think? Cha.
Sounds
Francis, get in line.
Now, I mean, obviously we have to check to see if there's anything else in this area to see. But
Wait, Chanton, for a little guy, you have quite the rhythm. I'm impressed.
It's a gift. I blame my father personally.
I'm gonna start calling you Wiggles. Look at those legs.
They're magnificent, I know. Check this, and I start
Guys.
kicking my legs in the air.
guys, you gotta focus.
Wiggles is doing his thing here.
God, what the hell could this mean?
I genuinely think we may find something as we go further through. As we check these doors yet? And I just walk over here and I just push on the door a little bit.
You're pushing on that door? Yeah. Go ahead and you start pulling on it. It feels a little stuck, you can give me a strength check if you want.
Come in and push him out of the way.
It's a 14.
14. Solrak, you can roll as well then. Or unless Wilmore, you want to do it with advantage.
He can roll. He has a strength modifier.
18. Oh yeah, you see Wilmore kind of like trying to budge into the door. It's not really moving at all. Solrak, you come up and just push it open, and the door slides open. Let me go ahead and reveal that for
Look
you.
at Chattington and say, "After you."
Well, first, I'd like to see what's in there.
Nate, okay.
Why don't you go invisible and check it out?
No, don't.
So
For some reason, Fang is not a fan of the invisibility.
It's not that I'm not a fan of that. I actually think it's awesome, but I hate constantly letting the Zentarum know where we are.
Yeah, but maybe I want them to know where we are so they know that I can kill them.
Well, how many encounters have you had with them? And they're
Then you
still
can rob
around.
them, Bang. It's great. He
Yeah,
kills,
that
you
was-
rob. It's the perfect thing,
I
right?
don't. I don't rob. No.
Oh, you already did, so you do rob.
Only when they're dead.
Exactly, and then he's gonna kill them, so it's perfect.
Solrak, and I put my hand around Solrak. He takes from the poor and gives to himself. It's a thing.
Oh, I get it now. Yeah, he's like, totally.
I continue to investigate the urns to see if there's like anything in there.
I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna look at these treasure chests rather suspiciously.
Sure. Yeah. So let's start with Wilmore. So as you walk into this room, the Solrak slowly pushes it open. The doors open. You see that this chamber holds 4 large wooden chests, obviously, with iron fittings and built-in locks. And hanging up from a hook, as you look up, in the middle of this 25-foot tall ceiling is a 1-foot diameter iron ring with 4 1-foot iron keys and a single 1-foot long silver key dangling from it. The keys are sized appropriately, And they look like, for the locks on these oversized chests.
Are you able to copy and paste the things over top of the braziers into the chat so I don't have to stop asking you for it?
So it's what I sent, in the game log. It's, I'll
It's in the game log? I didn't see it in the game log.
Yeah. So it's up above your strength check. So it starts from this one.
Oh, AboveVTT. No, that's not.
Snatch a scale from a sleeping worm is
I don't
this
see
one.
it in there.
Here, I'll copy and paste into the Discord then.
Yeah. If you just copy and paste the whole thing, because then I don't have to ask you for it a million times.
You got it.
Because everything you say while we're in this dungeon, I'm going to associate to those things.
Sure thing. There you go. All right.
Perfect.
So you walk in, and like I said, you see these 4 chests with they have the locks built on them, wooden chests. They're kind of oversized, and then you look up and you see 25 up on this 25-foot tall ceiling, hanging from a string, is this like big 1-foot diameter iron ring with 4 1-foot long iron keys and a single 1-foot long silver key dangling from it.
Solrak, you think those might be what we need?
I inspected.
Yeah.
Think it might be.
I'm going to go, you know what? I don't know how I feel about this real quick. And is there like rocks over here and on the side?
Yeah, there's a little bit of like debris and stuff on the ground.
I'm going to go pick up a piece of debris and throw it like 1 piece at each chest.
Okay, sure thing. Go around and you pick up some of the rocks and pebbles and stuff. And
Take a step back as he does that.
yeah, so Wilmore, has a handful of pebbles now. He starts throwing on one by one at each one of these chests. It's kind of ping, ping, hits the chest and dinks off of it. You guys kind of wait in anticipation. Nothing seems to happen.
So, are there anything in the urns?
Yeah, I can get into that.
Okay. I just want to make sure you didn't forget.
I didn't forget.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I do that.
The greatest DDM street around the land, goddammit! I'll never forget.
He'll get to you in episode 62. Next 15 episodes are us dealing with these 4 chests.
Try wiggling it.
So,
Just try wiggling it.
we howl to the moon.
Yeah.
Love it.
For no reason. All right. So Solrak, or do you think maybe Cuomo can help us get up there? And I go back here and go, Fangy Pangy, we need Cuomo for a minute.
Yeah. All right. No, you may not.
Can I hip hip to go get those? And I point up to the keys.
No, I say that. All right.
Okay.
But you know what, Cuomo, don't be too rough with him. He's all yours, Chattington.
I hop on his back and I go up to get the keys.
Yep. Cuomo takes flight up there. You're getting on up there, and yeah, easy enough to you grab the big 1-foot diameter ring, unclasp it from that string, and as you pull it down, you feel got a good weight to them. Pretty solid sized ring keys. Cuomo swoops down back to the ground and lets you down gently.
Pat him on the head. Good bird. Good bird. Sanity comes over and gives him a little peck on the head. And I go, do you think we should get Fang before we open these? And my magmas kind of start cha-chaing in.
And back to Fang for the time being. Fang, you're looking around at these braziers, and yeah, you notice that there are these runes engraved on each one of them, and yeah, you recognize them as being some sort of giant rune, but they coincide with a Dwarvish script as well. So you recognize a few of these, if not in fact all of them. So you recognize one as being the rune for worm, which in common means dragon. You see the next one has the rune for Vind, which is the rune for wind. You see the next one has the rune for Fjell, which is the rune for mountain. The following one has the rune for Dod, which means death. The following one is for Krieg, which means war. And the final one is Liv, which means life.
Right. I grasp all that, and I go back. I head towards Chaddington and Solrak to see what they've discovered in the chest.
As you walk into that room, you see that Wilmore is down on the ground now with a ring full of these large keys in his hand.
Well,
All right.
welcome, Mr. Fang.
Hello, hello. I was just reading those urns. I might have an idea as to what we need to do, but it also requires you to open up those 4 chests.
Let's see what we have. So, I'll start up here and just try each key.
Sure. So yeah, as I said, there is these on the key ring. There's 4 iron ones. Or no, I'm sorry. There's one. Yeah, there's 4 iron ones and then 1 silver one. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd go through the iron ones first for the
Sure.
4 chests.
Yeah, you will get the iron ones, and they seem to all have like similar sized shape to them, and like almost like a skeleton key kind of thing. Go in easy enough. Pop in the key in the first one. The lock unlocks, and yeah, you pop open that that first chest, and you see that inside of it is an elven arrow.
Ooh. All right, down to the next one.
Yeah, you go down to the next chest, same thing. You just pull off one of the keys, put it on in there. It doesn't seem to twist right away, so you pull it out and try the next one, and that one seems to do it. It unlocks the chest, and you open up the lid on there. And inside of it, you're surprised to see this one, but there's a dead snowy owl inside of it. It seems to be frozen stiff.
All right, next one.
As you continue down the next one, you have 2 keys left, so you're like process elimination, 50-50, let's see. Pop it open, and that one pops open right away. And as you look inside, sitting on like a bit of a cushion in there is a gleaming scale. Seems to be from a young white dragon.
All right, 4th one.
And the last one, you open that one up, and inside of it, it's like a fist-sized stone, just sitting in there.
2, 3, 4, 5. So I kind of turn to everybody and I go, well, here's 4. We need 6, and I'm holding up the silver key.
Okay. So when I was over there, those braziers depicted a certain rune, and going down the list, the first one was worm, wind, mountain, death, war, and life. Now, we definitely, based off of what I read over top of the archway, it seems like these 4 things coincide with the braziers. And I'm assuming, I mean, there's only one way to find out, that we put these objects in their specific brazier, and then we just got to figure out the other 2. But dead snowy owl. Maybe that's against the blowing wind stand firm. I'm not entirely sure. But let's start with the elven arrow. I say we go over and place that into the rune of war.
I think that makes sense, my friend.
All right. So I'll take care of this since Chaddington opened up the chest. So I'll
I just hand all 4 things over to Fang.
Yep. So the elven arrow I put in the rune for war. I'll say the dead snow. What's up?
Let's start with the first thing, right?
Okay.
So you're putting the elven arrow in the one that says Krieg, which means war. So you walk on over to that brazier, which is right about there, and you drop that elven arrow in there. And as you do so, erupting from the brazier is a flame. Burns the elven arrow to ashes right there, but the flame stays erupting and lit.
Paddington, I think we're onto something here, buddy.
I love it.
So I'm gonna grab the gleaming scale next and put it in the worm or dragon brazier. So the
Sure.
first one.
So you have the scale in your hand now, and you walk over to that first one that, yes, has the rune for worm on it, and you drop that scale in there, and once more, another fire engulfs in that brazier and lights up right in front of you.
All right, and then I take the stone and put it in the third one, the rune for mountain.
Sure thing. Sure enough, you go ahead and drop that stone in there, and once more, whoosh, the flames erupt in that brazier.
All right, and then I go over to Chaddington. So Chaddington, what do you think this dead snowy owl? Which one do you think that one goes in? He's kind of
Well-
torn between against the blowing wind, stand firm, as well as on little feet, death comes for you.
I guess you're holding the owl. How are you holding the owl?
It's
I look at it and I flick its foot. Seems teeny to me.
I'll try that one. And so I'll put it in the brazier for the rune of death.
Sure enough,
Yeah.
you drop that dead, cold, stiff owl in that brazier of death. Whoosh, the frozen, stiff owl engulfs in flames, lighting up that brazier.
So that leaves two things. I kind of have an idea as to what the last thing is, but not really too sure about against the blowing wind stand firm. And so as I kind of say that, I mosey on over to this left
He stands
side.
firm? What?
What'd you say?
Who's he gonna blow while he stands firm?
That you're going through a locked gate right now, Luke. And that's
Wait, hold on.
that's
Right here?
Yeah, that's a gate right there. There's a locked door.
I guess I'd be standing here with you.
Chaddington, do any of those keys work?
I go, well, I got one left. But before we move on, I do have maybe an idea. I toss him the keys, and I walk over to, which one was wind?
Second one. So the one in the corner.
I'm just gonna blow on it.
Wilmer walks over to that brazier that has the Vind rune on it. Just kind of goes over, blows into it, and gets a little bit too close, because as he does, that flame erupts right in his face, and he has to step back real quick. But that brazier is lit.
Alright, so I see him do that, and I go, I guess this is the last one. And so I take out one of my throwing darts, hold my arm over top of the brazier, and just do a little slice across the wrist.
Ooh.
Allow some blood to drip.
Yeah. How much? So is it like a cut that's like dripping, or is it like you're like trying to like diabetic like pinprick it?
I'd like to think that there's like a happy medium. Like, I mean, like I said, like
big prick.
like
He's
back
at
to
92
back.
blood today,
Like
guys.
I'm talking about like middle school, like mom, it's not a phase, sort of cuts on the wrist.
Oh, jeez, Luke, come on.
Oh,
Somebody had a
Jeez,
confusing
Luke.
childhood.
All
Do you
right.
want to talk to
couldn't
the
think of
group?
anything else.
You want to talk to the group, Luke?
Alright.
Jesus.
I got a bone stick.
How long does this phase last? Is this still a phase?
So, anyways, Luke, Fang cuts himself a little bit, enough so that, yeah, so that a little bit of
Is he
blood
listening to
starts
Linkin
dripping.
Park while this happens?
Come on, guys.
Alright, I'm done.
And a little bit of blood drips into that brazier, and as third final drop of blood drops in there, the flame erupts in there. And after that flame erupts, Sorak, you look over your right shoulder to see that iron gate just slowly open up, and you guys have access to that curved hallway now.
Oh,
Gents.
gentlemen, let's carry on. Solrak, you lead the way, and
Yes.
Chaddington, grab your
One
dancing.
second, gentlemen, and
Yeah.
I go just have the conga line reunite behind me, and then we cha 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 cha.
That is hilarious.
Amazing.
So you guys start conga lining down this this kind of curved hallway that leads you guys to another set of like these stone doors that are just shut right there at the end of it. These double doors.
All right, I try to push them open.
You try to push it open as like normal door you would, and it seems like a little stiff, a little stuck. You can definitely give me a strength check if you want to try to budge it open all the way.
Oh yeah. One
Yeah,
second.
nice heavy stone doors. They you don't see like any indentations in the ground pulling towards you, so you definitely know that they push out at least.
Second. Focus. Thing is just moving so slow today. Ah. Oop.
10, you go ahead and push up against it. So, like, your feet are just digging into the ground. You're pushing your shoulder up against it. Door doesn't seem like it's budging anywhere.
When I see this, can I come over and just start pushing too?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, Fang, little help, buddy.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Alright, you guys can each do one. It's gonna be a little bit of a... Or you guys can each do one, or one of you guys can do it with advantage.
Solrak's just
Solrak, yeah, Solrak, just do it with
Alright,
advantage.
Solrak, just do one more roll then.
All right. Ooh, 20.
There
20?
we go.
You like feel the doors and budging at all, so you kind of take a step back. Fang and Wilmore kind of back you up, like, come on, man, what are you doing? Like, you got this. And so you go, you dig your feet into the ground a bit more, and you start pushing up against it again, and you feel the door slowly start budging in, and you can start sliding that door open.
And don't forget, kids, the power of friendship. The power of friendship.
And as you push open this this heavy stone door, you can see inside is a large oak chest with silver fittings all around it, standing on the opposite side of the wall. Inside of this chest, you see that there's a lock. There's already a gold key inside of this lock.
I'm gonna go. Hold on a second. I'm gonna throw a rock at it. Just really suspicious.
Pick up a rock real quick on the ground, just wing it at the chest, and just bounces off, hits Solrak on the shoulder. What the fuck?
Watch yourself.
I'm sorry. This is just really creepy.
Rather convenient, isn't it?
It's kind of weird how the key's already in there, and I look around to see if there's any other potential traces of someone already being in here.
Yeah, you make a perception check.
I smell to see if I smell anyone else being in here before us.
18.
You can do a perception with advantage if you like, Solrak.
16. 6. So 16.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Fang, you're looking around. Doesn't seem like you notice any signs of anyone coming in here. You look on the ground and you notice like there's some drag marks underneath like where like the door would be like pushed in and everything, just like these heavy stone doors dragging against the ground. But you don't notice like any sort of like signs of like anyone in Solrak. You're smelling around. Don't really like notice any like sense of any creatures or any monsters or anything that's like anything that should be worrisome.
Well, guess we'll never find out what's in here otherwise. And I turn the key to
Sure.
open it,
Sure.
and I put it open.
You turn the key, and you expect the top of the chest to pop open and open up. But after you turn the key, just a large portal just appears on that north wall there, just glowing
Take a step
above the
back.
chest.
Whoa! Look at that, you guys. Can I see to the other side? Like, do I see if there's?
No, it's just like it's like this swirling blue expanse. It's like 10 feet like wide and like tall, and just swirling right at the like above the chest against the wall.
Pick up another little pebble or anything, and I throw it in there.
Pick up the pebble and throw it in there. It just kind of gets sucked into this vortex, and you don't hear any sound, any clatter behind it, or it doesn't sound like it hits the wall or anything.
Turn around and look at everybody. You guys feeling adventurous?
What? 1 second. Jimmy! This guy runs up. In and out. Goes in. He just jumps into it.
All right, you throw Jimmy in there, and
And
there's
then
nothing.
his directions were in and out, so he's going to try to come back out. I don't know what's
Yeah.
on the other side, obviously, but that's his instructions.
His instructions were to come in and out, and
Yeah, it was in and out.
yeah, I understood it.
Okay.
And yeah, so he does not.
This stream is sponsored by In-N-Out. Delicious burgers and equal pay.
I mean, that was pretty animalistic, that style of Wilmore, but so you toss him through this hole and tell him to come in and out, and he, about 10 seconds goes by after you toss him in there, doesn't seem to come back. 15 seconds, 30 seconds, minute, doesn't seem to come back through this portal.
Well, we can't just leave Jimmy there by himself, I guess, right, boys?
Well,
Well, we totally
God.
could, but come on, guys. Maybe this is the way to this sea moving ice.
True.
I look at my silver key and I go, I still have a silver key. Maybe the silver chest is on the other side.
Well, there's only one way to find out, boys.
All right, jump in.
I go, hold on. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
So, Solrak, you
I
jump in?
I
Promo,
jumped
hip,
in.
hip.
Alright, Solrak, you jump in. And you end up smack dab in the middle of those thrones once more. And you look up, with whatever his name was. What was his name, Frank?
Jimmy.
Jimmy? Yeah, Jimmy. Jimmy right next to you. Getting attacked by this swarm of ravens going down on him. As you look up, this swarm of ravens is coming down on you.
Down on him.
This swarm of ravens going down on you too, bro.
Oh no! And I take out my demon sword here.
See, I rolled a 21 to hit. It's a surprise because they came down as soon as you popped up out of this portal, and let's see. You get 8 points of damage
Son of a bitch.
as these ravens are all chomp down, flying all around you and pecking at you. And
Alright, I'm gonna rage because I'm pissed now.
all right, you rage then. This Magman's getting pecked at too. Actually, I need to roll a hit for him too. Magman gets a crit on him, so he's dead.
Then he blows up
He blows up. So what's that damage?
10 feet, so that's 2d6. I don't know what's happening, but I can't roll on the extra tab, so I'm just gonna roll the d6s here, plus my proficiency, which is 3. So, oh my god, what's going on? This twice. Oh, it's over here now. Thing moved. 1, 2. So that'd be 7. 7 damage to a 10-foot radius
And that
on a
is it?
DC 11 check.
Yeah, Dex, right? Solrak,
Yeah.
you have to make it too.
Dex save.
Yeah, I rolled a 19 on the first one and a 7. Well, I guess all of them will get it. 7 on the second one. 6 on the third. All right, so 2 of mine get the full damage.
So me and Cuomo, we were gonna hop in.
You don't know
the
what's
portal.
happening.
Exactly.
So you're gonna hop on in.
Yep. Cuomo, hip hip.
All right, you can drag on your tokens on over there then. What was the damage on that, Wilmore?
4 plus 3, 7.
7. Okay. All right. Yeah, Solrak, you took that too, also, right? Or no, you succeeded. I think you succeeded. Is that half damage for him then?
Yeah, half damage if he's raging.
Well, no, because he succeeded the throw.
I succeeded, so half and half.
Oh, hold on, let me check. Taking 7, fail save, half as much on a successful one. Yeah, so it's 7, 3, so it's 1 damage.
1 damage.
Right.
Yeah.
Take it.
All right, and Fang, you come on in there as well. All these cries of these ravens, this cacophony coming down on you. You get attacked also. Motherfucker. There you go. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. What the hell, Ravens?
Ah!
That's very cool.
8 damage on you, and then on Cuomo, Cuomo. They don't hit Cuomo.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah. So you guys are getting attacked by these ravens. You guys want to go into combat, or what are you doing?
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
buddy, I want to swing demon sword.
Okay. Let me add you guys all to combat tracker then.
So I guess I jumped through too.
You can.
Yeah. Well, so I mean, what I was going
like
to
yeah,
do...
like a minute goes by, or like 30 seconds go by, and they don't come back or anything. Obviously, you watch them jump on in without you.
I guess I would jump in at that point.
All right. Add the combat tracker. Throw you in there.
With the Magmans following me.
All right.
Yeah.
And Brutus.
Tense.
I don't think the. All right, we can get Brutus in there. But okay, let me get combat tracker then. We're good with that. Music.
Sandy as well.
Stop.
Initiative.
Play.
Oh yeah. Nat 1, baby.
I gotta roll mine.
Sorry, get it out of the way now.
Right.
There we go. Jesus, I feel like I'm having a hard time today. Let's do this. Everyone's got their combat in there, their initiative in there. Wilmore, you fly up, you land there, you get attacked first by these ravens. Let's see. 19 will hit you, right? Or 20 will also, so. Well,
Yeah, I'm 18.
20.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you get 8 points of damage.
Oh, temporary hit points gone. So 0.
Temp
Feeling
gone.
good.
And DC 10 con check.
Con check. Well, that's new.
Well, that's for your, or con saving throw rather. That's for your concentration.
Yep, you're right. 14. Good to go.
Good to go. All right, and you are up, Wilmore.
I am up. I am going to... We're just gonna throw out a hex on the red one. It's gonna be a wisdom save. Pack slot.
Okay. Will
And then we're
you
gonna
also make a? Will you roll a D20 for me?
Two.
You roll a D100.
No, I refuse.
Oh, too bad. But I'm not ready, so hold
I
on.
don't wanna.
60 die!
That's fun.
Hey!
We win. What do we get?
Yeah.
Won
1,000
the
gold.
game. That's it.
Congrats, guys. You did it.
Wilmore, you see Wilmore cast out this hex spell on this raven, and Wilmore, as you do this, you're channeling the energy of the Balor in you, but you feel that pit of emptiness and chaotic energy still writhing inside of you. And as you cast this hex spell, a little bit of that chaotic energy just kind of comes through with this spell, and everyone goes invisible.
Oh shit! Including me?
Including you.
Like even the ravens? Oh shit.
Can you just delete
Everyone.
everything? Oh. Oh. Okay.
Alright.
Oh, so no one can see anything.
Nope.
So I just go, huh? And I'm just kind of go and run behind one of these chairs.
All right. You guys hear a bit of pitter patter, and you guys see like the impressions of the snow running behind one of these chairs. Looks like you might have gone this way. If that's cool with you, Wilmore.
Yep, that's where I'm gonna go.
All right, cool. All right, let's see. Up next,
I guess it would
is
be
this
all
ra-
my magmans. I would have them just all go run and jump at the thing that I placed the hex on, and try to hit. I don't know, is it in the air or?
Yeah, it's flying up. It was like flying up above like Fang and Solrak's heads.
Well, then they would all run over here, just to be a little far from everybody for when they blow up.
Okay, you
Something
got
weird's
it.
happening.
Okay, they all. You guys see like the snow melting behind each one of these like tiny footprints that run up this way. All right. Up next is one of the groups of ravens, this swarm of ravens. You guys just hear like some of the fluttering of wings all above your heads. And one of these groups just comes down and tries to attack at one of you guys, just like trying to, and this whole group just trying to swarm down and hit someone if they can. It doesn't seem to hit anyone. I rolled an 8 on that. And Solrak is up now.
Alright, so first things first, I'm going to try to sniff for the one that was closest to me right before we went invisible.
Yeah, you can make that perception check with advantage.
Ooh, that's a 20. So 20.
Cool. You're sniffing around, and you smell these dirty fucking birds, almost like right above your. I mean, you could hear them fluttering around too, but they're like almost right above your head.
All right. Would I still get my 3 swings, or was that?
I'll let you still do 2. I'll call that as a bonus action for this.
All right, cool.
It's not like an official thing, but playing it cool.
All right, I'm gonna take out demon sword and swing.
Disadvantage.
1 here.
Mm-hmm.
It's 22,
Might hit.
14.
You slash into there. You feel connection onto like a group of these ravens that were flying by. You can roll damage, man.
Yeah, buddy. And plus my 4, so that is a 12.
12 damage. Very nice. Let me just read something real quick. Okay, cool. Yeah. So Solrak, you also blink back into visibility. You look down and you can see like your physical skin. After you slashed into these ravens, you can now also see definitely looking like you cut down a good group of them. Like 10 of them are lying down dead on the ground. But each one of these tokens is a swarm of ravens, so there's like a bunch of ravens on the tokens. So you can, yeah, feel free to attack again if you want.
Yeah, buddy. Demon sword. Disadvantage, and that is a 19.
Well, no, you can see him now, so it's fine. It's a flat roll.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so roll damage, man.
Nice, 19. Yeah, buddy. Plus. So 12 again.
You slash through the last bits of these ravens, and they all fall to the ground lifeless. You chopped like some of them up in bits, and yeah, that one group of swarm of ravens is gone.
Yeah. I got me, bitches.
Yeah. All right. Up next, was that everything that you want to do?
And yeah, that's it.
All right.
Bonus action.
So now though that this one group of ravens can see you, but you can't see them, they get to attack at you with advantage as they're swarming all around you and pecking at you. But they rolled a 13, so they miss. And let's see, I believe I have another one up now. Yeah, I have another group. Actually, that one's dead. So Fang, you're up now with Cuomo.
Sweet.
Me and actually, so I will kind of stealthily move right around here and pop a healing potion, and then bonus action, I am. Let's see.
Where exactly did you move to again? We ping that again.
Right here.
Okay, cool.
So I take a healing potion, and then bonus action, I am going to let's see. Actually, no. I'll just I'll just do that. And Cuomo is then going just to follow me.
Okay. Alright, and this last group of ravens is up now. Sees Solrak, so he swarms on over to him and attacks at him. Pecking at him, you feel like a bunch of these like tiny fucking terrible little birds pecking at you, crying in your ears, but you can't see them. Rolls a 17 to hit. Miss. Alright. But yeah, actually, so when that first group went to attack you, you could see them after that, and then same with that one now. So you can see pretty much all of the groups of ravens except for actually no, you can see them all now. That's right.
Cool. Super cute.
And Wilmore, you are up now.
Wait, actually, to the one that just attacked me, can I use a superiority die to attack it back since it missed?
Yeah, you can.
Ooh, I'm gonna do that. And I get 2 swings at it, right?
No, just the one.
Just the one? Alright. Demon Sword, make it count here. Ooh, that's a nat 1. So it did not make it count.
You go to swing at him, and the flames just goes out for a second. And after you like finish the swing, goes by all the ravens. That just seems to miss them. The flame erupts once more, but nothing.
So I'm gonna run over to the opening under the chairs. Is it still open?
Yeah. The stairwell is still exposed, but that is further than you can run currently.
I thought it was like right here. That's 35. That's 35, right? Yeah.
You are right
25.
there.
Okay. Yeah. So
35.
I guess I'll go to here. It's like between the 2 chairs.
Okay.
And then
That's exactly where you can go. Yep.
yeah, and then I will cast Dissonant Whispers, level 2, on my cursed friend,
Okay.
and that is 14 Wisdom, but with disadvantage. Or no, I'll do level 1, Dissonant Whispers.
Remember, it's not saving throws that get disadvantage. It's checks, so he doesn't get disadvantage on wisdom.
Yep. No, you're right.
So wisdom check. I rolled a 14.
That passes. So then you get half of 4, so 2 damage.
2 damage. Very nice.
Big money.
All right. And after you cast that spell, you look down and you can see your flesh once more again.
All right.
Okay. Anything else for you?
That's it.
All right. Your hex dude is up now. Actually, no. Yeah, hex dude is up now.
I guess. Oh, you forgot sanity. Sanity would go, right?
Oh yeah. You can do sanity.
Yeah. I mean, she would have followed me through. I don't even know where she is on here. If she's invisible, she's gonna go give advantage to the hex group of ravens. She's gonna like cut through them like real fast, just like disrupt them.
All right, sounds good. We got. Let me delete Cuomo out here. We got Solrak up now.
All right, so I am ashamed of myself.
Oh wait, no, I didn't take this attack as this bird. My bad. Let me right. I didn't attack.
Yep.
Let me attack you, Solrak. Sorry.
I thought you did, and then I missed.
No, that was a different one. I rolled a 6. So it's your turn now.
Well, what a waste of time, because I'm going to kill that bitch anyways. The one that just attacked me, I'm going to swing at it.
All right, that's the hexed one.
Sword.
You get advantage on the first swing.
Alright. Good thing, because I'm going to need the advantage.
You do.
14.
14 hits.
Buddy. So, so 9 damage.
Okay.
Now I'm going to swing again.
Fuck yeah, go for it.
Yeah, buddy. That's a 24.
Wilmer, you didn't do the extra D6 necrotic damage, did you, on that last one?
Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, I should have done that. I'll throw that right now.
And that's 10
3.
damage.
3? Okay. And with that, then, that's exactly perfect with that hex. Extra damage. Solrak slashes into that group of ravens, and they all fall down to the ground after, just kind of eliminating all a dozen of them. You still have one more swing left, as you have 2 more
buddy.
groups flying behind you now.
I'm going to swing the one slayer at this one right here, the dark color one that I just shined on.
Sure thing.
Alright,
Would
one
it be PC?
slayer. 15.
15 will hit.
And that is 8 damage.
8 damage. Very nice. Slash into that. And, yeah, you've definitely knocked out about 2/3 of these ravens in this swarm now. And, yeah, anything else that you want to do?
That is it.
Alright, that one's up now. The dark-colored one is going to attack you, Solrak. So they're going to just start swarming around you and start pecking you, hit you with a 20.
That'll tie.
And does 10 points of piercing damage halved because you are raging, so 5.
Alright, and I can't right post again, right?
No, yeah, your turn has came, so you can do another
Cool.
reaction if you'd like to.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, go for it.
Actually, the right post only works if
If
misses.
it misses, right? Yeah, that's a different superiority.
And I don't want to parry, so I'm good. My bad.
You got it. Fang, you were up.
All right. So, I hop off a Cuomo and charge at this flock, and I'm gonna make a quarterstaff strike at him.
Okay, so which block again?
This flock right here.
All right, you got it. Go ahead and swing to hit with advantage because you are hidden. You're
23.
23 will hit,
All right.
23 hits, yeah.
6 damage.
6
Ooh.
damage, very nice, and that was exactly what you needed to knock out the last
Oh,
of those
yeah.
ravens of that group. They all fall to the ground, bludgeoned and bleeding. You have one more swarm still hovering over Solrak,
Oh, yeah.
scooping down and pecking at his furry head.
Yeah, I mosey on over there and give him another swipe with the quarterstaff here.
Yeah.
So I'm not invisible anymore, correct?
No, you are not. Now that you took that first hit, yeah,
Right.
swing.
So
Yep,
10.
10 misses.
All right. Bonus action. Do a little flurry of bows action here.
Fury of blows. Let's do it.
23.
23 will hit.
Yeah. Oh, another one. You kidding me? So 6.
6 damage. You knock out a good grouping of these ravens flying above Solrak. Looks like it's down to about the last 2/3 of these ravens as well. As
18.
oh yeah, that's right. It's 2 swings. Yeah, that
Yes,
hits.
sir.
I forgot that it just didn't. Yeah,
What the hell is up with these ones, man?
and you get it down.
All right, hold on. I think something's up. Okay, no, there we go. That was 4
No,
in a
no.
row.
It's funny is I was messing with the macros earlier, doing /roll 1 D100. 2 times in a row, I got 1s on a D100. Which
That's
I
amazing.
I was like,
That's
that's
like-
crazy.
That's a 1% after a 1%. That's like a 1 in 1,000%.
Yeah, I think it's higher than that, right?
It'd be
it's
100
crazier
times-
than that.
10, it'd be 10,000, right?
I think
Something like that.
it doesn't matter because Fang, you bam punch out of the air, 3 ravens, and boom, they all fall to the ground, and that swarm of ravens, they're all fall dead, and you guys have no more of these ravens swarming over top of your heads, pecking at you and causing mischief.
God, those fuckers hurt. Look at my wounds. I see that they did quite a lot of damage. Just
To some of us, they did a lot of damage.
yeah,
Well, I
so,
mean, I feel pretty.
killed a
I feel
bunch of
pretty
them.
good.
yeah, I would feel pretty good if I hid behind a chair.
Yeah, you probably would. You should try it sometime. It's nice.
As I say.
But
I could smell you a mile away because you shit yourself running away, you coward.
I didn't shit myself. I peed myself. There's a huge difference with that.
Touche.
But gentlemen, I do have one last idea, and I start spinning that silver key around. Let's go try it out. And I start walking back down the hallway.
Yep, you start walking back down those stairs.
Me and Cuomo will follow.
Sure. Are you just going right into that room, essentially?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna go right into that room.
Cool. Yeah, you guys go in there and see Brutus still sitting in there, looking at you like he was like scared and nervous, like you guys left him alone.
Don't worry, buddy. I would never leave you. And then I start putting him behind the ears and shit.
He's kind of nuzzled up against you, and you can see definitely like he was sad for a moment, a little bit nervous that you guys left him there. Maybe like his previous owner did, or maybe you got eaten by a bear like his previous owner did, or whatever happened. But he's happy to see you guys back.
Don't worry, buddy. And I'm gonna reach into the treasure chest, undo the gold ring or the gold key, put in the silver key, and try that one.
Okay, and you guys are all in here, right? I just dragged you guys all over there.
Yeah.
You guys all following. Magmans too, Jimmy and all that.
I mean, I guess when I did Hex, they all would have dropped.
Oh, that's
'cause I didn't
right.
really concentrate.
That's right.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but it is what it is.
Good call though. Okay, so you guys head on into that room, and Wilmore, you take out the key and put in the other one that you found hanging off that string high up in the other room. And as you open up this chest, or you twist the key, put it in there, and open up the chest, you can see sitting inside of here is a wooden war horn that has like the head of a lion at the end of it, and some tribal like geometric design all throughout the siding of it. Let me see something. Sorry, I lost my page that I was on. Yeah, and as you open that up and see this sitting there on this like pillow, you also notice that there's these 6 battle axes situated around this horn. And after you lift up this the lid on this, these 6 battle axes start jittering and shaking, and they all come to life and start flying towards you out of the chest.
Try to duck.
You duck,
Yeah.
one of them flies by you, dings into the wall. It's still like shaking about a bit. Seems like it's a sentient being. Back into the initiative, guys. Whoops.
Jesus.
Oh no, I
shit.
just did something bad. There we go.
Roll initiative again, or back? in the roll?
You guys, what do you guys want to do?
I roll again.
Yeah, roll again, roll again. it's a new combat, so roll again.
All right, cool.
There we go. Now we're talking.
19 again, so exact same for me. Nice, you're up top.
There we go.
Hey, 21. Yeah.
Mhm.
Woo.
Damn,
Nice. We're all up there.
look at these horrible axes.
Did that is that playing? Nope.
This is interesting.
Now, did my rage expire, or?
It expires after a minute, right?
If I
number-
don't use it, yeah. If I don't use it, it expires after a minute. So I guess a minute would have passed at the time from last time we fought.
Yeah, I'd say it probably has.
Okay, cool.
Let me just 1 second. Yeah, okay. Just making sure I didn't forget something. I didn't think I did. Alright, so up first then we have Fang. Fang, these battle axes start flying across the room. 2 of them had flown right by Solrak and Wilmore and your head against the wall, and the other 3 are on the other side of the wall. What do you do?
Would we not get opportunity on that?
No.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna go after the one that flew by me, so that purple one.
Okay, go
Come
for
at
it.
it with the quarterstaff here. 27.
Yeah, 27 hits. 27 hits the axe.
10.
10 damage, very nice.
Yeah.
Hit the axe out of the air with your quarterstaff, dent into the metal. It still seems animated and flying around a bit.
Oh. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do it again. Quarterstaff.
All right, go ahead and hit it again with the quarterstaff. Wind
15.
back. Go to swing with a 15. You hit into the metal, ding, but you don't feel like it does any sort of damage at all to it.
All right. Bonus action. I'm gonna do flurry of bows again.
All right, Fury of Blows.
23.
23 will hit, yeah.
8, and then another one. 25.
The 8, you go ahead and punch the axe out of the air, and boom, just slams against the wall and falls down, seeming to not be sentient anymore.
And then, so then I'll move over to this one and come at it with my my next attack from flurry bows.
Okay, and you are marking all these key points, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the 25 hit, 10 damage, cool. Okay, that's what it was, right?
Yeah, 10 damage.
All right, and Cuomo now.
Cuomo is going to move over with, I guess, like around everyone, and yeah, go ahead and take a bite at this this axe.
All right, go for it.
It sounds ridiculous.
It does. I dropped the hex token out here again, since you still technically can move that on someone, right? Or no, is it only active for a minute, or?
It's an hour.
That's what I thought. Okay, cool.
Oh, Cuomo, you dog, you.
What do you roll?
24.
24 will hit.
Right, and then damage.
Cuomo goes and pecks at this
Oh,
battle
10.
axe that's flying in the air, just knocks it down to the ground, falls at Solrak's feet. Solrak, you're up now.
Cuomo gets a claw attack too.
Oh, okay. Go for it then.
And he's gonna keep making his rounds over to the next one in the top right corner here, and go at a nice claw strike. 22.
22 will hit.
Yeah. Cuomo, who's your daddy? No, that's me.
Another 10 damage.
Ooh, holla holla.
Yeah, Cuomo kind of takes flight a little bit, scratches at this battle axe. You see it ruins the beautiful sheen of this battle axe, and definitely looks a bit hurt. Solrak, you're up now. Let's see what you can do.
Might be tarnished.
Yeah, tarnished it.
I'm gonna go demon sword here.
Swing.
10.
At 10, go to slice at it. This axe just dodges out of the way quickly.
I'll swing again. Okay, that's a 20.
20 will hit.
Alright. Can't see what that. Ooh, that is a 10. Do I need to roll the rest?
Nope. That slash into it. The battle axe falls down to the ground. Ding! Just, you hear the ping like kind of echo in this small room.
Alright, then I'm gonna set my sights on the one right next to it with
yeah.
one slayer. And whoo, that's a 21.
21 will hit.
And that's 12 damage. Oh no, 10 damage. 10 damage.
10 damage. Yep, very nice. Cool. That one's still kind of floating there. Definitely looks dinged up and hurt. And anything else that you want to do?
I am good.
All right, it is its turn now, and the one that you just swung at, it kind of goes stiff, pointing straight up, and then glides in your direction, slices right through you, or tries to, as it rolls a 9 to hit.
Nice. And now I'm going to go ahead and swing at this biatch.
All right, repost, yeah.
Yeah, buddy. It's repost. I would say ripost like a fool.
I'm pretty sure it's repost. I could be a fool as well.
Damn it. And then it's a 13.
13 misses. You go to this thing misses, chopping through you, and you see an opportunity to go slash back, but quickly this magical axe just flies back into its original position. And Wilmore, you were up.
So we're gonna hex, bonus action hex on this guy.
Cool.
And then Eldritch Blast. 1.
Okay. You roll
19.
Yeah, and that means if you're hitting that one, it's disadvantage because you're right next to him. But also, I need you to roll a d20.
D20. So there's a 20. 14.
Okay. But yeah, so
All right.
go ahead if you want to shoot that again. You can roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I assume the first one hit, and then the second is a 14.
You go and try to shoot an Eldritch Blast at him. Thing that you barely almost hit the handle, but just kind of jolts out of the way just quickly.
You know what? I'm gonna. It's what? It's 5 feet or 10 feet?
If you literally just got one more square away, it wouldn't be a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll do that. I'll take the opportunity attack that gets it.
The axe swings down in your direction, rolls a 13, so you just dodge out of the way. And as you dodge out of the way,
Boom.
hit him with that Eldritch Blast.
And 13.
Roll a 13, slams into the wall once more.
And that's it.
All right, orange one is gone. Blue one is
Sanity.
gone. Yeah, Sandy. I keep
I
forgetting
don't,
about
I
that.
don't
Yeah,
even. I don't know if she's in here.
yeah,
She's right here.
on the hex. Yeah.
So she's gonna go up to this one, and she's gonna clasp her feet around the handle of the axe.
Okay.
And just kind of like hang there like a dead bird
Okay. Sure thing.
to give advantage against, or maybe maybe disadvantage against.
I was thinking
It's
you can choose
strange.
one or the other if you want.
I would rather give it disadvantage against its next. I don't know when is it in the initiative?
It's the first one.
Oh, it's the first one. It's after Soul Rack.
Yes.
Okay. Then she would go to. She would actually go to this one down here, and we're just gonna hang there and give it a little disadvantage, put a little counterweight on it that it's not expecting.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. Sandy flies on the handle of that one. It goes flying towards you in your direction to hit you. Rolls a 13 on that first disadvantage. So the weight of Sandy pushing down on the handle seems to throw it off kilter just a little bit and doesn't seem to hit you. No connection. Now this one up the top is up. It's gonna come flying across the room, try to swing at you, Wilmer, from behind, and hits you with a crit. Nice. But only does a total of 10 points of slashing damage.
I'm gonna reload real quick because this thing. You said 10 points.
Yeah. And that puts Fang up now.
All right. So we are going to move to this axe over by Soul Rack. Keep at it with the quarterstaff.
Go for it.
15.
15. You go to hit it. You hear the reverberation and dinging of the metal, but it doesn't seem to do any sort of damage to it.
Come back with quarterstaff again.
Yeah, con check, Wilmore.
Oh, not one.
Oh, now one. Go
Yeah,
and
see that?
swing at him and just smack the chest instead of the axe altogether. Feels like a baseball sting when you hit the wrong part of the bat and the jolt just goes up to your elbow and your arm. You just got like that feeling on you. So you lose your hex.
Yep.
Hex disappears. Anything else for Fang?
Yeah, bonus action. We'll just make an unarmed strike. There we go, 18.
Yes, an 18 will hit.
10.
And with that unarmed strike, you're fed up after trying to swing your quarterstaff at it. You just punch it, and in the same hand that's like kind of stinging. So it's just like fuck it, I'm just going for it, and you just knock this axe down. Doesn't seem to be animated anymore. You can direct Cuomo now if you'd like.
Cuomo's gonna head over to help Chaddington and go at the burgundy one with a beak attack.
Go for it. 6 will miss.
Ooh, not one, Cuomo.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, Cuomo goes to peck at it, just ding, just hits the hard metal. You see Cuomo kind of recoil in pain slightly.
Yeah, and he'll come at it with a claw now. The claw. 23.
23 will hit. Yeah, man.
And a boy Cuomo. Oh, that's almost max damage. 14.
14 damage. Nice.
Jesus.
Cuomo, was that a claw attack, you said?
Yeah, man.
Cuomo kind of
Fucking hammer.
goes off the ground a little bit, grabs the axe with its talons, flies up and slams it down on the ground, and you see the head split off of the axe and breaks in half right there, and not animated. Soul Rack.
Yeah.
Alright. So I see the last one there. I know what I have to do. It's Demon Sword. I come charging at it. And dun, dun, dun. Ooh yeah. 23.
23 is a hit.
And that is 10. 16 total.
That's too bright. 16 total. Perfect. Soul Rack, how do you put down this last one?
Haha! And so, like I said, I know what I have to do. So then I literally charge at it, and I fucking jump up in the air, and I come slashing down with Demon Sword, and I smash that thing to pieces to smithereens. Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. You come running across that room, sword in your hand, and you just slash on down. You hear the metal ting against the ground, and just falls across and hits against the wall behind you. And all these axes that kind of just came to life out of this chest after Wilmore popped it on open no longer seem to be animated and moving about.
So much for this sweet chest, huh?
Well, I think there is still something inside of it. I'm gonna go pick up the horn.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, as I mentioned, yeah, you go walk back over and you open up that chest, or you look inside of the chest, and you can see inside of it, situated inside this like wooden brace, is that wooden horn with the tribal patterns and adornments wrapped down the side of it, the whole length of it, and at the end of it is the shape of like a roaring lion's head.
What do you guys think this is on about?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Aren't we on the... Or no, we're on the search for conchs, not horns. Well, let's see what's up with this maybe a little bit later.
I'm gonna like check out the battle axes. Like how big are they? And then is there like any like what do they look like as well?
Sure. Yeah, you go ahead and check them out. You can roll a perception or investigation if you'd like.
21.
Cool. Yeah, you can definitely tell that these seem to be made by either like, dwarven or giant made steel axes. Definitely like the way like a lot of they kind of have a similar kind of forging style, giants and dwarves. They use similar kind of steel ingots and forging mechanisms, and you can tell that these are like pretty much like just some sort of either dwarven or giant forged steel axes that have been animated with some sort of magic.
And how long are they?
They're standard battle axe size. It's about 4 to 5 feet.
I'm gonna pick up, I guess, the least damaged one.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna give it to Chaddington and just say, "Hey, Chaddington, go ahead and put this in the bag of holding. I feel like this might be something we could hold on to."
Sure thing. Yeah, that. I was gonna say battle axe. So you said there was a bunch of runes on the horn?
There's just kind of like tribal like adornments and stuff like that. Yeah, I think I have a picture of it. Yeah, here we go. Copy link. It's in the game log. So you can click that. Check it out.
Well, that's certainly interesting.
Much bigger than I expected.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Yeah, there it is.
Why?
I was waiting for it.
Why would she ever say that?
That's a good question.
Well, yeah, maybe for you.
Do you guys have like big cars or something? I don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, totally. That's it.
Interesting. Well, gentlemen, do you think we should we just blow the horn? I put the horn up to my lips.
Well, you do you, man. I feel like we've been hanging out here for a little too long. I feel like we gotta keep making our way. But
Make our way.
Yeah, you are in control of whatever you do.
Well, maybe I'll try giving it a blow next time. Maybe we keep trying to go, is it west? Towards the sea?
West, yeah. I think it's
Sounds good to me.
yeah.
Off we
Let's do
go,
it.
gentlemen.
All right.
Although, I do want to try one more thing.
What's
Just
that?
real quick, we don't have to do it. I'm gonna go try the silver key and the other 4 chests.
Okay, so you go walk over to the other room where you saw the 4 chests, and you're gonna try the one silver key in it. Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead and pull out one of the iron keys that were already situated inside of it, and you insert the silver key into one of those chests and wiggle it, and it doesn't seem to twist fully at all or anything like that. It seems like it's an ill-fitting key.
Okay. Let's roll, gentlemen.
Let's do it here.
All right. So you guys are going back up the stairs then? Heading on out?
That's right.
Alright, you guys can start dragging your tokens back up to that top circle then. So you guys start, walking out of this, and I'm assuming that you took the horn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So after you guys, pull out
Took
this...
the horn and the golden and silver key as well.
Okay, sure thing. You pull that horn with the lion's head on the end of it out of the wooden bracers that are inside of this large chest. Grab one of the battle axes, the damaged battle axes, and the 2 keys, and you stuff them inside the bag of holding. You guys start making your way back up those stairs to make your way underneath of the head throne, back underneath that the glowing moonlight on top of this hill. And as you guys make your way up there, through the blowing wind and in the heavy snowfall, you guys can see... Someone just messaged me? Was that you guys? Someone messaged me on Discord. Sorry. You see a frost giant with long white hair under a massive horned helm begin to stride towards you. You guys can all drag your tokens up to the top. And in her hands, she grasps an icy chain with an anvil bolted to one end of it. And as she gets closer, you notice a few nasty-looking scars on her wart-covered flesh. And as she turns slightly to her side, as she's like walking up towards you and through that the snow and wind, you can now notice a second large head growing from the backside of her shoulders. That head is scowling at all of you in disgust. Tiny humans! You must suffer!
You mean no harm.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage. No harm! Little folk cause more destruction than us giants! Oh, you must not be here destroying and raping our lands! And she pulls up her chain with the anvil on top of at the end of it and slams it down on the ground as she whips it around her body. We need everyone to roll initiative.
Lord. Man, all this virtual fighting is exhausting.
You're telling me.
Fluff.
22, 21, nice.
Uh,
Or no,
yeah.
5. That would suck.
Let me re-roll her. 18. Okay. And then let me get Brutus in here. 9. Alright, Wilmore and Sanity up first after you emerge from underneath of this icy throne. You see this massive giant. Did you guys see the picture I sent in the game log?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's scary.
Yeah, she's got an extra head growing off the side of her head, and she definitely has all these different little mutations that you can see. Like I said, you notice her warty flesh and all these nasty looking scars, but you see all these strange growths, and she's super fucking grotesque looking. Wilmore, you see this massive giant with an extra head coming towards you all. This chain with an anvil at the end of it, and slam it down in front of you. What do you do, man?
I am going to ready bestow curse for sanity. Head out over here.
Sounds good.
Sanity, yeah.
Is Sanity up on the field? She's down here. I got her. Dragging her up.
She's in dot form.
Got it. All right.
Stealth.
Anything else for Wilmore?
I will roll a d8 from the thing. 2. Completely useless. Thank you. All right. And then Sandy.
You starting to memorize them?
Pretty much.
Nice.
And then that's it for me. Sanity's gonna go in, touch her, and bestow curse.
Okay. And what is the curse?
A 14 wisdom.
14 whiz. I rolled a 6.
Yes. So we're gonna do, while cursed, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each turn. If it fails, it wastes its action on the turn doing nothing.
Okay. Sanity flies on over and touches this this massive, strange, mutated ice giant, frost giant. You see both of its heads kind of look at each other in confusion, scratch their heads, and just kind of stands there what's happening? I don't know what to do. Brutus is up now.
Oh, nice.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, that's excellent.
Brutus is terrified,
used to
though.
this,
Absolutely terrified of this creature, this giant with 2 different heads. He's gonna hide behind Silrak and just cower and wait for Silrak to kind of lead him what to do. Fang.
All right.
Fang and Cuomo.
Fang is going to move up. He is. Actually, no, he'll move up all the way. And strike it with a. Actually, I'm sorry. Bonus action. I'm going to use a charge my Wolfbite ring.
Well, you have to hit first.
Oh, okay. 26.
26 will hit.
Yeah. All right. Ah, God damn it. 1. And then the wolf, or so 6 damage, and then the wolf bite. What the hell?
Wow. Try rolling one more. I just want to see. That was your last charge on the wolf bite ring.
Oh, hold on. That was flurry of blows, and of course that's a fucking 6.
So
But yeah, okay.
8 damage then, right? Sorry, Yes. All right. So first hits. You can hit another one if you want. Like I said, that was your last wolf bite ring charge as well.
Yeah. Oh, nat 20.
Nat 20 would definitely hit, man. Shit. I think it'll probably auto crit roll for you, so we'll just.
Yeah, it will. So 12 damage, and I'm gonna spend
Plus
a
4.
keep.
We'll max that first dice for you.
Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna spend a key point and make that a stunning strike.
All right. That's a con save.
Yep, con save DC 14.
I rolled a 22.
Okay. So nothing happens, and so bonus action.
You use the bonus action for the wolf bite ring.
Oh, you're right. Thank you.
Cuomo's up.
Yep. Actually, no. Okay. So Cuomo is going to fly up to I guess her face and take like a beak at it.
Get you a short thing. Go for it. If you want Cuomo to get involved with the giant fight again.
21.
21 will hit.
All right. Come on.
Oh yeah, Wilmer's got concentration.
Oh yeah, Cuomo.
13
13 damage.
13 damage, very nice.
Nice.
And then after that, Cuomo is gonna try and claw at her eyes.
Okay, go for it.
21.
21 will hit.
Attaboy, Cuomo. 9 damage.
Very nice. Cuomo pecks into one of the eyes. You see it cry out in pain as it lifts up its arm, grabbing its eye. Cuomo's just flying right there in front of it.
And then Cuomo will then drop down to where I am, staying within melee range.
Okay. All right. Sorek, what you got, bud? You're muted.
It's so funny watching him when you get here. I mean, he's so pumped.
Wah wah. All right,
great.
so I'm gonna take my One Slayer and Demon Sword and stick him to the ground, and then I pull out my Giant Slayer Greatsword.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's a free action.
Yeah. Nice, and now I'm gonna charge at this bitch and attack.
Yeah, Sorek,
Okay,
full arm
baby.
pump running across the field.
Oh, that's a nat 20, dude! Yeah!
30
yeah.
D7s.
That's a lot. That's crucial. Too bad you're not raging, but it's all good.
So I got this.
So we'll max that first
Plus-
one, so we'll add 5 to that, so 22 to start.
22 plus 2d6, correct? So
Those dice will get doubled as well.
That already got added. Or
What I'm saying is
do I do a d6?
let me just
'Cause-
recheck what
yeah.
it is. Yeah, so the extra damage is 4d6 that you'll be rolling right now. Because it's
Yeah,
typically
that one.
it's typically
Yeah,
2d6 on a giant, and then since you just crit,
Oh, cool. So why don't you just add 4d6 to that, right? Because
Exactly.
Yeah. So add 24 to the 17. That's the easiest way to do it.
oh, you're saying to do it, the average of it?
Well, no.
No.
Well, because it's 4d6 plus 4 for the first hit, and then he technically has to roll another 4d6 for the crit, right? So that would be the max damage. So it'd be 24 plus 1 roll.
No,
I
you would
got it.
only get 2 max damages, right?
Just
Yeah, because it should
I'm
be like
confused.
if it's a crit, it should, because so when you're hitting when you're hitting a giant, it's 4d6, right?
Well, so
2d6.
the normal swing on it is 2d6 plus 4, and then when you hit a giant, it's additional 2d6. So it'll be the 4d6 plus 4, and then plus an additional 4d6.
Yeah, and one of those 4d6
Yes.
is max damage because it's super crits, right?
We're just
Just
we
one
can-
of the rolls.
Yeah. Ooh, we'll count one of those as max. That's fine. So 12. So that's another 14 on top of the, what was it? 20.
41.
22.
Right.
Yep.
41. Is that what we said?
Yep.
And then I have to make a strength saving throw. Is that what it is?
I believe so. Let me check.
We'll get
Hold on,
your-
everything's-
Look at your shit.
He's blocking me. Yep. DC 15 strength saving.
I rolled a 29.
Or fall prone. Okay, so you're good. And now swing number 2.
Yeah, right.
Let's see what happens.
You better not.
Ah, no, that was only a 5.
A 12? Yes. You're so excited after this first hit that... Actually, roll a wisdom saving throw as well.
Okay. 19.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you're so excited after this first throw, or this first hit. You're just like kind of jumping all around. You go to swing again and just miss altogether. But yeah, that's both your swings that you have available right now. Do you have a bonus action that you want to do?
I'm gonna rage.
Yeah, you can rage, sure. And that's your last rage, right?
That's right.
All right. Top of the order, we got Wilmore.
Going to put the hand up and just screeching sounds, dissonant whispers right in her head.
Wisdom save.
It's a 14 wisdom.
Let's see, 14 whiz. I rolled a 21.
Fucker.
Uh,
So that's half of
half of 9, sure, so 4 damage. Alright, anything else?
no.
Yes, you see it just kind of like grab both of its heads, like trying to squeeze, it's got four ears, but it's only grabbing one ear on one head, one ear on the other head, trying to block out the whispers. Doesn't seem to get fully through, but you do a little bit of damage. Sanity's still just flying right overhead.
Gonna poop on her head and give soul rack advantage.
Soul Rack advantage, okay. Looks at Sanity after having this little spectral poop on it. Oh, super confused about what's going on. I rolled a 19 on this whiz. So, looks down at Soul Rack, who just slashed into it massively. Just kind of reels back this chain with the anvil on the end of it, pulls it full body over around its body over top, and slams into you, Soul Rack, with a crit.
Son of a bitch.
no.
Got him raging.
So I do 17, or no, that's
1 million.
29 bludgeoning damage, halved because you're raging,
Halved?
so 14.
Woo! That's
Um,
why barbarians rule, kids.
And after it slams into your body, pulls it up one more time and goes to slam down at you again, rolls a 19 to hit.
That ties, I believe.
Yeah, because you're
It does.
single wielding right now. And does 33 damage on that one, halved, so 16.
Alright, and I'm gonna use my last superiority die to half that.
Okay, sure.
Uh,
So the 8 damage on that
the
then.
action.
Oof. Yeah, you see this anvil about to slam down on your head, and you throw up the giant slaying sword just in time to buff out some of the damage that hits you. He's still taking some on that arm, but you definitely blocked out a lot more. It's going for your head, so you're definitely able to reduce that slightly. Brutus is up now, still kind of running behind you. He's gonna come up behind you again, and let's see. Yeah, fuck it. He's gonna attack him.
Yeah.
He's gonna bite up at him. That first one will hit. Yeah. So Brutus does a total of 5 damage. Oh, good though. Damage is damage, and it's Fang's turn.
All right.
See Brutus is like biting at its feet, just pulling apart.
though. Quarterstaff. 23.
23 is indeed a hit.
Oh yeah. And God damn it! What is with these 1 damages, man?
I just had a couple as well.
And I'm gonna spend another key point to make a stunning strike. So DC 14 con.
Okay. 26.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right.
It was 6 damage. Okay, cool. All right, and you marked that key point.
I did.
All right. You got another attack if you'd like.
Yes, I do. Let's see. This one, we are going to do. Let's see. Water whip. So we spend 2 key points, and so he has to make a dex saving throw.
All right. Dex
14.
Save. 14 dex. I rolled a 9.
Yes.
So,
All right. So with the, let's see, where is that? Water whip 3d10. So 14 damage on that.
all right. Yeah, this water lashes out and just knocks into the body of this giant. Looks down at you.
And then bonus action. Let's see, unarmed strike. 24.
24 is a hit.
All right. Oh my God.
Roll it again. I just want to
That's like
see.
the 4th 6 in a row, yeah.
Oh jeez, of course, every time.
That's That's how it is. All right. That's everything for Fang, right?
Yes.
Anything for Cuomo?
Cuomo is he's actually going to give Solrak the help action.
Sanity has it on him right now. I guess you can give it to him on his
Oh,
second
on
hit if you
Solrak?
want. Yeah, you can give it to him on his second hit if you
Second
want, I
hit.
guess.
Yeah.
Yes, he will do that.
All right, Solrak, you are up.
All right, I'm feeling good. Pissed off here. Yeah, I got my Giant Slayer. So let's do this. So now I got advantage of both of these, correct?
Sure.
So much advantage.
15. Let's see. Ooh, an 18, so 25.
That'll hit.
Yeah, there we go.
That's
Plus-
14. 'cause
plus
of,
2d6.
rage. Oh yeah, plus 2d6. So 14 plus 8, 22.
Okay. Slash into the ankles of this one and cries out. You see its one head like mangled, twist, shriek in pain.
It's time for number 2.
So what you got?
That's a 22, and let's see if I can crit maybe. 22.
22 will hit.
Nice.
Right. So that is 12 plus 2d6 plus 8, so 20.
All right, and how does Solrak slash it down?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Nice.
Jump up, and I fucking stab it right in the belly button so I can climb up to it and talk some shit.
Signature
Get
move.
ready to get ready to die, bitch. And then I fucking jump down and I pull out the sword, and this thing just starts bleeding out of its stomach. And as it drops down to both knees, ready to die, saying, "Don't worry, heads. We'll both die together in hell." And then I swipe down and cut off its giant big fucking head, and I see the two just land there like,
Fucking badass. Yeah, these two mutant-looking giant heads lay there, just like all mangled, discombobulated, like the shocking, like looking expression in its face that these tiny humans were just able to take it down. And yeah, you lay here with this massive frost giant slayed at your feet.
Yeah!
Fuck yeah.
I'm
Nice.
going to check the body to see if she had anything on her, and then as well as to see if maybe there's any form of, I don't know, like any means of identifying who she is.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking at like, why is there 2 heads on this fucking thing?
Yeah.
Sure thing. You make a nature or a history check, if you will, more if trying to figure that out. History, maybe if you want to see if you have heard about it before. Nature, if you're trying to like figure it out.
I guess I would. Yeah, I do hear about it first. 10.
10. I mean, to you, you haven't heard anything about these kind of mutant giants before. To you, this thing almost seems like has like troll qualities to it. Like the way that like its like skin was and how mutant it is, and like there's like regenerative properties to it. But like, I mean, obviously it's definitely a frost giant. But it seems like almost like a mutated one.
Well, does anybody think a frost giant could mate with a troll?
Seen crazier things.
I mean,
I know,
I've
seen
had
your
lots to
parents.
drink before. I almost did hook up with that troll that one time. Yeah, she didn't even see that one though, so that didn't count.
Who knows what kind of cursed creatures are out in these ways?
Fang, you can make a perception check. Or investigation.
21.
Yeah, that's fine then. So you start like looking over this body and everything. And you see like as you could see in the picture, like it's got all these different like pieces like scrap leather and armor and like bones and like trophies all over it, like different heads of like different beasts and bones and body parts and things that's been collecting. Which, you know, you've learned from Harshnag is like something that frost giants do, especially with dragons, especially.
I didn't learn that.
Oh, that's right, you did not.
Sorry, I forgot what you said already.
But but you're looking over the body and everything, and you notice that there is an insignia stamped on the inside of her leather.
Further examine the insignia to see like kind of what it depicts.
Yeah, it's you notice that it's like the rune for the Jarl rune.
The Jarl rune.
Yes. Which if you can kind of piece together that maybe Jarl Storvald is the leader of the frost giants, and perhaps with this rune adorned on her, there might be some sort of connection of sorts. But you look throughout the rest of her stuff, you notice that she has like a large satchel to her side, and you start like looking throughout all that. Inside of it, you see there's just like a big haunch of like raw meat, some sort of like beast animal that she must have killed. Along with that, there's like an uprooted like shrub or like bush, some sort of like berry bush. Seems to be like a section of a 6-foot like tall fence, like a wooden fence inside this bag, and then she's got 10 feet of hempen rope attached to an anchor as well.
She's
From
a whole
looking
berry
at-
bush.
What's up?
She has a whole berry bush, like the whole bush. Just in her
There's a
pocket.
whole no, it's like in her like a side satchel. Yeah, I mean giants are 20 feet tall. This giant, she's like 20 feet tall, so it's not crazy for her to have a 5-foot bush with her.
Brought to you by Manscaped.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
If you want to get rid of that
crazy
bush,
for her to have
make
a
sure you use
fucking
promo code
bush.
FRATCHAT, save 20% off and free shipping on manscaped.com.
When you
Yeah,
purchase the
just
lawnmower
use it.
4.0.
And it has has a light in case you're looking at this in the dark. Yeah.
Does it really?
It does.
That's
Who
absurd.
shaves their balls in the dark?
You know, it's a great idea. Hey guys,
Cast
lights
shadow.
off. Time to shave.
Lights off. You gotta set the mood.
might not
for
have
the
I
shaving.
swear I'm in my element.
Oh my god. Alright, so you find all this shit in her bag, and you look over her stuff, you notice this rune. Wilmore, you notice like maybe some sort of mutation. Not exactly sure the root of it. Definitely, it seems like some sort of like trollish qualities, but yeah, that's pretty much what you could piece together.
All right, so I drop my quarterstaff real quick, and I pull out my short sword, and I cut around the part of the leather that the insignia is. So it's just like a little patch that I grab from this, essentially.
Sure, easy enough. Yeah, go ahead and slice around that insignia, and you put inside your backpack or the bag of holding.
Yep, and then so I'll go ahead and sheathe my short sword and pick up my quarterstaff again. Gents, do we know where this Jarl gentleman could be?
Yeah.
My doctor.
Well, I think the Jarl himself is actually lost. That's kind of why we're going over to the Sea of Ice.
The Jarl is not the. It's Hekaton that's missing, who is the leader of the Storm Giants. The Jarl Sorvald of the Frost Giants. You guys don't know where exactly he's at, but you guys would assume that to be at the sea, at Svardborg, the Sea of Moving Ice.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a throne in Svardvarg that we're going to. That he should be sitting at.
So I guess we just have to keep moving.
I guess we have to keep moving, but this is interesting.
So we gotta head to Trogdor in the Sea of Moving Ice to find this guy.
Trogdor. Yeah, sure. Then we go to Frank's afterwards, get a dog.
This pronounces it twice. Alright.
Before we head out, maybe we take a little bit rest for a moment. I mean, we are in a pretty safe spot, I think.
I agree. I've taken quite a
What?
lot of damage here.
Yeah, what time is it?
It's
Around what time of the day is it, I should say?
It's pretty late now. It's about 8 in the evening. But you guys could probably push on for about another hour to make it somewhere if you'd like. I mean, you could stay here if you want to. I mean, there's frost giants approaching. But
Should we bunker down in the where the
Actually,
the
gents,
lit
I'd be good to get me
brazzers are?
away from here because the moonlight here. What's gonna happen?
Well, I mean, we just finished the last lunar cycle. Don't actually know when the next lunar cycle is going to start, but I mean, we could either hunker down here or we could get away from a place that frost giants may be aggregating and camp in the middle of a blizzard. What do y'all think?
That's true. It is quite cold out there.
Is it still blizzarding? Like, how's
no,
the weather?
you guys are out of like blizzard conditions. It's still like wintry conditions. It's not like heavy snowfall, but decent snowfall happening. When you look out to the west a little bit, you do see like a bit of a tree line up there as well.
Well, how about we go that way by the trees here?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind, trekking on for another hour or two.
Well, let's do it.
Okay.
I
All right.
understand. Come
So
on.
we-
Hip, buddy. Give it a wink.
No, I gave you a one-time pass, Cuomo.
Okay.
You'll hop on with me, and I will be the one to say, hip hip. Cuomo, now's your cue. Go.
As we're flying, so it's a group thing now.
That's not what I said.
This is getting weird.
You guys,
It's only weird if you make it weird.
all right. You guys keep on pushing on. walking down that hill and continue on a bit further, walking towards that general direction of where you saw this tree line and everything. And you see, as you get to this tree line, there's a little bit of a path that kind of leads you through there. It takes you about 45 minutes to an hour to approach this area. You guys see a path, and you hear a little bit of like a light commotion up ahead off the path.
So, Rat,
That's,
do you smell anything?
I feel like that would be too far for me, but I'll try.
Make a perception check with advantage.
Come on, why are you being so slow today? Alright, there's number 1. 14. Number 2, 19.
Slowrak, you begin smelling around a bit. You can smell up ahead, north on this path. It smells like smoked meats.
It smells like smoked meats. Delicious. Perhaps. Oh, God. Could be elk there here.
Oh God, I'm so
Or-
hungry. That could be amazing right now.
Gentlemen, there could be a group ahead of us camping out. You may want to proceed with caution.
But
Me,
elk.
I'm so
Okay,
hungry.
okay. We kill them and then eat their elk, okay? But we have to kill them first.
Whoa, man, you just jumped from one extreme to the next.
How the hell is she gonna get the elk? They're hungry too.
Perhaps we befriend them.
And then we rob them. I get it. You see, fam, that's a pretty smart move. That's good thinking there. I totally get it. Never see it coming. Think with their friends. You priests are smart.
Well, I tell you what.
Yep, I'm a
after
priest. Well, hey, I mean, Chaddington, you can always play them a little tune, kind of butter them up a little bit, can't you?
if I want to.
Yeah.
But-
Everyone loves a tune, especially
My plan
over
was to kill them.
smoked meats. Okay, well,
Well, let's maybe wander up carefully and see what's ahead of us.
let's do it.
It's kind of like crawling. I
Whoops.
don't say crawling, but like off the trail a bit.
Sure. Is it just Wilmore going up and approaching, or are all of you guys doing this?
We're all approaching.
Coming too.
All right. If you guys are all trying to do this stealthily, I'd like everyone to make a stealth check.
Hi.
A master of
Ah,
stealth.
there we go. Stealth.
11.
13.
Maybe not.
Solid 5. Although I guess I would probably put my invisibility ring on before I went out there.
I mean, you can do that then if you make advantage if you want. And you rolled survival too, it looks like.
Oh, my bad. Stealth. That's 15 and 9. It's 15.
Okay. Who's leading the way?
It's Sorlak.
Okay. Solrak, you begin leading the way, following your nose, trying to find these smoked meats that you can smell up ahead. And as you're following your snout and trying to find what's going up here, but also keeping a low profile and keeping quiet and everything, make sure that you guys aren't spotted or noticed or anything. You begin walking up ahead, and you trip over a small rock in the snow there. As you do, you let out a small curse, like cussing, just fuck shit. And you do that, you hear the commotion up ahead just kind of stop. And now that you're up here, though, you hear the commotion stop. Do you guys do anything?
Actually, since it's night out, I whisper to them, guys, Cuomo blends into the night sky really well with his foliage. Maybe I hit Pip on up and kind of scan to see what's going on over there.
They heard us. Quick. Act like an animal. I make the worst like animal noises I can.
Make a deception with disadvantage.
God damn it, Solrak. As he does that, me and Cuomo take off.
Take off. You start flying to the air.
Yeah.
A 9.
So Solrak just kind of makes like this animal sound that he tries to emulate, but it's pitiful. It is really. Kid needs to take acting classes or something. And he just lets us out, and you hear one of the someone that's up ahead just kind of go, "Hey, you guys hear that? That's no beast." And Fang, you get up in the air, and you notice up ahead, it seems to be a group of dwarves surrounded around a fire. Yeah, it's all kind of situated there. It looks like there's 3 sitting on a bench, 3 kind of just like standing around the fire in other places, and 1 is like underneath a hammock or a shelter of sorts.
What? So I'm also going to. We're gonna like hang out like right above them, like I don't know, 100 feet, and I'm going to like observe kind of their actions or demeanor after they just heard the fierce Solrak animal noise.
Make a perception check as you look down upon them and see them kind of all situated around this campfire, looking like they're all kind of set up at a camp.
5.
Notice like the 2 actually that are a bit closest on the bench, they kind of after the one says something, they both look over their shoulders in that direction. You see them kind of like eyeing around at each other. The one that's underneath the bed, underneath the shelter, doesn't seem to move at all. One of them seems to be just like skulling in the corner, just arms crossed, not paying any attention to anything. One of them just kind of is like looking all around behind him and on the ground and just kind of up in the air, not noticing you though or anything. But the 2 that were kind of like noticed the sounds, kind of like you see them like elbowing each other and like pointing over in the direction, like kind of like making sorts of hand gestures and stuff.
Right, so I'm going to look at Chaddington and say, if anything happens, hide. And I'm just gonna come out by myself, rather than put the group at risk. Say, hey, it's just me. I mean no harm. I'll come crossing.
Alright, so you come on up there.
I'm gonna put my fingers on each side of my nose and squeeze and close my eyes and go, Jesus fucking Christ.
So I see that happening, and I click the mechanism on my quarterstaff and ready to. Actually, I guess maybe not ready, but just like kind of wait to see what happens in case I need to jump off Cuomo or something like that.
Sure.
I'm going to look up to the sky and I'm gonna go, oh, why do I do this? And I'm gonna cast Disguise Self on myself to make myself look like a dwarf.
Okay, sure.
And then I'm going to stagger myself behind Solrak and go, Jimmy! Jimmy, where you going? And just start making a huge hassle. Just, Jimmy, where you going, buddy?
And I hear and see all this, and I'm just thinking,
Jimmy!
what the
Just like
fuck
I'm
is
completely
going
hammered.
on down there?
Solrak, make a persuasion check. And then Wilmore, hold on.
Ooh, a 2.
No.
Wilmore, make a deception check.
I'll make deception.
Oh, I don't have my dice on me.
17. Yeah, I need to reload it again. It's not coming up again.
Roll something.
There you go. 17.
Well, that's a slow dice roll tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
You rolled a 17? Okay. Oi! Well met, folks. What are you guys doing out here? The one with the red long beard closest to you, Solrak, looks at you like a little bit nervous and scared as you're covered like in a bit of blood and looking all dirty. But then he looks over your shoulder and sees another dwarf staggering across. Oi, Where'd you come from? And he points over to you, Wilmore.
Jimmy! I don't even pay attention to them. Jimmy! Oh, thank you. Thank you, buddy. Oh, you saved my life back there, Jimmy. Oh,
Oi!
God, you're covered in blood.
You folks know each other.
Yeah, of course I know Jimmy.
Yeah, I just saved him from this awful creature here. Thus the blood.
Did you guys kill the frost giant?
Frost giant, huh?
Yes.
I don't think I could put myself up against a frost giant anytime soon. No way.
Oh, so Jimmy just did. It was great. You should have seen it. Sword. Show him the sword, Jimmy.
And I pull out my giant sword.
They kind of all look at you like bewildered. You yourself just killed a frost giant.
That's right, yeah.
My God, you looking to join the group?
Well, I don't know. Do those delicious meats come with the group?
You
Pretty hungry.
hang out with us? Yeah, sure. We got plenty of meats to go around.
I'm pretty hungry. I come in. I start looking around.
Hey, you hungry over there too? Hey, what clan you from? Points to you.
Clan.
Wilmore.
I'm more of a soloist, you know. I was clanning over here and then there, and now I'm clanning right here. You know what I'm saying? I just go and I just take a bite of the meat.
You guys together? You help him slay as well?
Well, he slays the dragons. I slay the maidens. It's a very interesting, you know, cooperation we have.
The one standing across the fire from you, he's like kind of warming his hands over the open flame, looks at you. Don't you touch my meats, boy.
Oh, my apologies, my friend. But which meats are your meats?
He just kind of looks down at the like open flame with the pan set on top of it. It's all mine. And the red-headed, bearded one on the bench looks over. Oh, don't listen to him. He's always grumpy.
I know how that goes, my friend.
You should see him. He gets real. He tends to kill more than giants when. So we should probably feed him and me as well.
Mom.
I try to take a piece of the meat.
The one that's standing over the fire from you guys just looks at you. The other one with the red hair. Well, no. They're gonna be good assets to the group, I feel like. You say you don't come from a clan, but you're all around these parts?
Yeah, can I ask, what do y'all doing around here?
The other one that's like kind of at the end, the opposite end of the bench. Well, now, you see, we're some dwarves of the Doomathoin clan, and we're out here just like looking for some mines and some gems and whatnot. Found a gem mine nearby. Weren't able to get the gems. There's these little buggers in there. Wouldn't let us get them. Started rusting up all of our gear.
Buggers? Rusting gear?
Yeah, it's terrible. We come in there with our pickaxes and stuff. I mean, you gotta expect a little bit of, beasts and monsters and everything to come about, but, hey, we gone in there, and, we saw these little buggers and started trying to attack them. I mean, we're not much fighters ourselves. I mean, he is over there, and he points over to the really grumpy guys. Yeah, I'm a fighter. And the one keeps on talking. Yeah, but we try to get them, and they just rusted up all of our gear and in our hands, and we just looked at them, and we're like, oh, shit. We can't do nothing with this. We can't fight. We gotta go back. And so, came back and we set up camp here before we can head on back to Targos.
These buggers you speak of, did they have almost abilities with ice or snow, per se?
Oh, no. We didn't experience that.
I'm gonna look up to the night sky and I'm gonna try to assess where Fang is, and I'm just gonna point up to the stars and cast a message and go, well, you want to make an entrance, or are you gonna hang out up there? Just to him.
I can respond too, right?
Yeah, you can respond. Just me.
Oh, I'm coming. Don't worry. And so I see that they've made friends with the dwarves, and I still have my quarterstaff mechanism like opened up, and it's cool. Like I jump and start gliding in from the right this way, and Cuomo is synchronized with me, and we both kind of land together right here. Ah, Jimmy.
Wow!
Chatting. Yep. Hey guys, how we doing? I'm with Jimmy and Wilmore over here. Jimmy.
30 more of you!
No, we're the last ones.
Oh,
But sorry.
And then as soon as he says we're the last ones, Sanity comes and perches on the fighter's shoulder.
Well, real one.
hey, get that thing out of here.
But yeah, Jimmy, I see you've found meats. Go figure. Jeez.
He's a real
You
fan
are,
of the meat.
If you're against it, you don't have to have any. Right, guys?
No.
And I look over at the dwarves.
This man, I'll tell you what, he can eat a whole elk in about 5 minutes. It's remarkable.
Well, a whole elk? That's impressive.
Yep. 2 halves.
To be fair, it was a dwarf elk.
The like fighter one says, I don't fucking believe it.
Oh, yeah? You want to try against me in an eating contest, big boy?
Now, Jimmy.
It's a waste of food. We're survivors
that's
out
right.
here. Need
That's right, it's a waste of food because you're going to lose.
Well, it's nice meeting you guys. You can get the fuck out of here now. Hey, no, just don't listen to him. He's always a little bit grumpy. Grumpy, just go over there and relax. Spits on the ground. Fuck this. Just turns around and starts walking around to one of the shelters. The one sitting on the bench in between the two. Just, yeah, don't listen. Don't listen to him.
And I, as the fighter one was walking away, I made sure to eye him down the whole time. Be like, you ain't shit. And then I look over after the other one sneezes, it gets my attention. Say, are you sick, friend?
Oh, no. I think he's just a little sneezy.
Yeah, something always gets in my navel cavities, and I just... Sorry.
Navel or nasal?
I said nasal. It's all stuck in here.
I heard navel too, actually. I was like, this guy.
Nah.
He's got a bad belly button infection, huh?
I don't have a belly button, actually.
Mine's an innie.
Well, folks, there's plenty of meats here for you if you like some. Just help yourself. You want some ale too?
Oh, you said the magic word, friend.
There's one that kind of has like one of the dwarves. He hasn't spoken yet. He's got like this long matted hair. It just looks really grimy, like almost dreaded up, and so is like his long beard. Hey man, you can't just be offering up my shit like that.
Well, how about do it straight up, and then I throw him 5 gold coins for the reference.
He catches the 5 gold. Hey man, hey, you're paying. Yeah, you can drink whatever you want. I got something else for you if you got this kind of gold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, come with me. Let's. And don't need everyone involved. Come with me. He kind of just like gestures for you to come with him to like one of the shelters.
Then I follow.
All right.
I just instantly turn invisible and follow them.
Hey, anyone see where that little one went? You see like little footsteps just pitter patter behind Silrak. You guys follow him to this one like little tent area that they have set up and he pulls out. He's got like a whole satchel. It's like, yeah, you like some fun stuff, huh? You see?
Ooh, and I go see what it smells like.
He has like the satchel, and it looks like almost like cinnamon sticks in it, but has a bit of like a fungusy smell. Did we lose Solrak?
I think we did.
What kind of meats do you have right now?
The one with the red beard who's still sitting on the bench, like, just He's like kind of like the head of them, and he's like talking for everyone essentially. Yeah, well, we have some elk over here, and we got some owlbear too. Yeah, the owlbear, it's salted. We kind of keep it around with us for a little while. It's gamier than the elk. The elk is freshly hunted though.
I'll have a little bit of the elk. I don't want to take too much from you guys. You guys have already been kind enough with allowing us to hang out with you.
Yeah,
Tell
sure.
you what, it's been quite the treacherous adventure we've been on thus far. And not only that, but not too long ago we had that encounter with the fucking frost giant.
Well, I'd love to hear this story. Let's maybe sit around the bonfire and exchange some stories. You tell me one of yours, tell you one of mine. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, no more than 2 hours ago, we were in this area, and we come out from this bunker. Next thing you know, there's this deformed looking frost giant with all these different extremities coming out of it, a second head, these like trophies, like a bear pelt attached to it. And I gotta give credit where credit's due. Jimmy, he really tore up this giant. Chattington and myself, we did all that we could. I did some damage to it. Chattington, being the little man he is, but I mean, Jimmy, he tore up this frost giant.
He looks like he'd be quite a battle master himself. Some massive blades he's got there on his back.
That's for damn sure. And between him, like what I'm capable of, and the little man, we make. I mean, we're all different and in our own ways, but we make one hell of the wrecking crew. And that's actually what unofficially we're called. Really, we're called the Fang Gang. But that's neither here nor there.
As this is going on, I have a feeling that something stupid is being said, but I don't care. I really want those mushrooms.
So yeah, you're back to the dreaded guy with matted hair and the gross-looking beard, grimy beard. Like you look at it a bit, there's like bugs stuck in it, like a bit of like the raw meat still like in there and stuff. And yeah, you smell in his bag. Like I said, it looks like they're like cinnamon sticks in it, but it smells fungusy. It's like, you ever had wormwood?
Wormwood, you said?
Oh yeah.
I've heard legends of wormwood. I got to experience it myself.
If you feel like having some fun tonight?
You know what? It has been a long day. How much?
Oh, we're gonna do it together, man. I ain't gonna charge you.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, just here. And he pulls out like a little mortar and pestle, and he dumps some of like the sticks in there and starts grinding it all up in there. Yeah, you got like a drink or something? Or do you have a pipe? It's a little more intense that way.
Oh, let's see. Don't have a pipe, but I was just giving.
Yeah, you got some ale, right?
That's right.
There, he takes the mortar and pestle and dumps it over inside of your drink and starts scraping out all the insides of it. And he takes his like dirty fingers and starts swirling it around inside your drink and mixing it all up for you. Yeah, it's extra flavor.
And I look down at the cup and I'm just like, well, I did live in the fucking woods for years. Bottoms up. I chug it down.
Oh yeah. You chug it down. It's got a strong, musty taste to it. It's hard to swallow at first. It's like you're licking the inside of an attic almost, like just like the like walls of a dirty old attic. And then you get a little bit of that like sweaty saltiness of his fingers in there as well. And it really makes you like curl a bit. And roll a Constitution saving throw as you're trying to like swallow this and like get it down.
Okay. Oh, I might have rolled twice. Damn it, it ain't.
Oh wow. Okay. Solrak. About 5 minutes goes by after you finally are able to stomach this. And instantly, pretty much, you start seeing the whole world around you start breathing. Things start swirling around in motion, and it's like everything is in complete motion and alive and animated. You look over at him and you see his beard start like lifting up in the air and standing up, and starts like looking like their tentacles waving all around. His eyes start bulging up and down and squeezing in and out of his face. His ears elongate like elves and shrink back down, and he looks at you. Hey, you're feeling it, man, I can tell.
Feeling what? I just stare at him.
Don't worry, I'm right there with you. He grinds up some with you.
Yeah.
And Sorak, you're flying high. You look up at the stars and you see just a trail of colors follow behind them, and just like everything, just like has movement, has life to it, breathing and just energy and colors, and it's beautiful, man.
I'm having a feeling as I float up in the sky that I'm on my griffin again. This time I'm just like in like a mushroomy land of colors and stuff, but I'm still like, yeah!
And Fang, you look over and Solrak's like on the wagon and just like riding it, just yelling, yay! Riding the wagon as if it's like a griffin. And the bearded, matted, dready guy goes over, I want to go flying too, and he hops on over with it, and he starts pulling you around, like, and you literally feel like you're like flying, because he's pulling you around now and dragging this wagon all around the snow.
This is the greatest day ever.
And like he's like, am I going too fast? And like Wilmore and like Fang look over, and you guys are barely moving at all.
I'm like, watch out, we're gonna crash.
Oh no, there's a Yeti! And Wilmore and Fang, you look over like, what the fuck is going on over there? This is like, all started happening within like 15 minutes of him drinking this.
What the hell did your buddy give him?
That's Dopey over there. He's always fucking around with shit.
Dopey. What? Shit. It looks like we might be staying here tonight, boys.
Fellas, the more the merrier. If you want to camp out with us, we definitely have the room for you.
Say, what's your name?
Me? They call me Happy.
And the buddy next to you?
No, that's my buddy Sneezy.
And the next one?
He's our cleric. We just call him Doc.
Gotcha. Say no more.
You guys got any women around here? Maybe one?
It's kind of what I was thinking.
We met one just not long ago. She was on the run. There was like a knight who told her apparently about some evil witch that was following her. Wanted her dead. She was weird. She stopped by and she gave us this apple.
Where is this apple?
It's right here. He pulls it out.
He gave her the apple.
She gave us the apple. She let us know that it's a poisoned apple, and if it looks like a regular one, if we wanted to give it to someone and poison them, we could. They wouldn't know any better. Just think it's a regular apple. Honestly, it's a little beyond us to do something like that. I mean, maybe him over there. See Grumpy just kicking the snow and everything on the other side of the fire and whatnot. But we don't have much use of it. Do you want it?
No.
Yeah.
You
Tosses it to you, Wilmore.
Yeah. Why don't you just let me hold on to that for you? I mean, it probably is, us. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not interested in myself. I don't want to hurt anyone.
Oh no, I wouldn't want to hurt anyone. I'm just gonna try to maybe dispose of it properly.
Even better.
I love it.
These guys look around, Solrak and Dopey are still riding the wagon all around and pulling it around, and it's like Dopey's like really starting to get tired. He falls face first into the snow right there in front of the wagon, just kind of curls up in a ball.
I don't even notice it. I still think I'm moving like 1,000 miles an hour. I'm like, yeah!
I go, hey, Fang, watch this. I turn invisible. I go here. I start running as fast as I can towards the wagon, and then like halfway through, I'll turn visible and just like go and like run by. I'm like, you're so fast. and then I'll just like repeatedly do that, like 3 or 4 times.
Fucking with Jimmy right now would be awesome.
On the 4th time, I bug out and I take a punch swing at it.
You can make an attack with disadvantage if you want.
17.
I think that misses. Yeah.
19.
Damn close though. You feel like this oneness with the universe right now. You see like almost like time is like going super fast, but you feel like for a moment you can freeze it and stop it. You go to try to freeze it and hit, but that instantly something just zips right by you again.
I walk over to Cuomo. Cuomo, go fly over there, grab Solrak with your talons, and give him a couple loop-de-loops, and then place him back down. I want to fuck with him just this one time. And so Cuomo's gonna do that.
Cuomo flies on over, yeah. Solrak grabs you. You feel the grasp of these large talons on your shoulders, unsure of what exactly it is.
And I try to grab down and prevent it, because I'm bugging out.
You can try to stop if you want with disadvantage.
What do I do?
Just an attack, I guess, or a dex. You make a dex.
Alright. Saving.
Yeah.
17.
Swear to God.
17.
No way.
Cuomo's dead.
Cuomo, roll a dex.
Roll Dex.
Yeah.
Dex check.
Yeah, do a check.
Hold on, I gotta go to Cuomo for that.
Man, it is hot in here.
Do I get advantage?
No.
15.
15, yeah. Solrak, you feel the grasp of these talons grab you, and you freak out for a moment. You just dodge out of the way, and you push Cuomo out of your way completely.
I'm just like, what the hell? Demons! Demons everywhere! And then I literally go, and I find, like, the nearest mound of snow, and I just, like, bury myself under it. And I'm, like, peeking out. Like, just, like, my eyes looking out, like, oh, find me here.
Like Jack Nicholson at the end of The Shining.
Yeah! Shining.
Love it. Solrak quickly buries himself under the snow and everything. You guys are watching this. It's getting late in the night. I don't know if I got time for this shit.
Yeah.
I'll throw a bonfire next to him so he doesn't freeze to death, and I carry out into. You know what? I'm gonna go hang out with this guy over here that seems real sleepy.
Hey, you go over there, and yeah, lo and behold, that guy is very sleepy. He's just laid up there, passed the fuck out. He's snoring louder than you've ever heard Snorlax snore before in his life.
Okay, maybe I don't sleep there. I go to one of the other ones.
I take out one of my incense and light it over the fire and walk into the same little cabin that Grumpy's in and just set it in between us. And I start meditating, and then I kind of look up and make eye contact with him and just give him like a little nod. And hopefully that kind of cheers him up a little bit.
I hate new people. I hate the fucking smell of incense too. Hippie shit.
But I'm not a hippie, my good sir. I'm far from that, actually. I'm just a monk who enjoys peace and tranquility, and seems as if you could use some right now, my buddy. I'm just looking out for you.
Yeah, peace and tranquility, such as not meeting new people who are interrupting our night.
Look, I think you and Jimmy got off on the wrong foot here. I'm a little better than him. So, nothing to be worried about, my good friend. Wait, come on, try it. Breathe in, hold, and out.
I do that every day. You're just breathing. It's you breathe every day, right? This is stupid. Fuck you. I'm out of here. Turns around, just like rolls over. Good night.
All right. Well then, since he does not want to partake with me, I will go ahead and use this time to study with my tome.
Okay. You can go ahead and study. Don't need to do a roll for it right now. Anything else that you guys do in this night before you maybe find your ways into getting some rest and calling it an evening? It seems like it's about that time.
I'm tripping balls, y'all.
Yeah. About an hour goes by, and like you've already hit that peak for sure. But you're starting to come down. You're like realize like, oh wait, I'm not gonna be like this forever. Okay, cool, but this is still pretty cool.
And then I kind of go over and roll out of the mound of snow, stay by the bonfire, and I just stay up, laying face up and looking at the night sky, all the cool shit that's happening. During that moment, I think I'm once again talking to my love. We are having a conversation throughout the sky and throughout the universe. Tell her I miss her, love her.
Love that. And you feel this like deep connection, as if you're looking into the eyes of your lover, and just in the vastness of space there, and just slowly the stars start separating. That image fades away. You know it's just an image. It's far, far long gone, and it's very wishful thinking at this time and place. The dwarves, though, seem like they're all kind of like settling up for the night and about to call it. And one of them looks around and says, "Hey, usually we take shifts in the night watch, seeing who's gonna keep an eye out for the night. Any of you guys want to take first watch, or should we do it? You want to switch off, or you guys can sleep through the night if you want. But I think it's fair. We gave you some meat, some ale. Looks like some Dopey gave him some wormwood. Maybe you guys want to switch off, watch shift."
Give me an hour. 2.
I'm already asleep.
All right, Wilmer's asleep. Fang, I'm assuming you're just like reading and like going to sleep too, or?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Solrak, you just want to stay up then? All right, cool. Most of them start falling asleep. Solrak and Dopey stay up the night and kind of keep the first watch shift. Happy and Doc mentioned that they'll wake up in 3 hours and they'll take the next shift, and you guys can get some rest then.
Sweet.
You guys want to call it here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We shall do that then. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun
That
stuff.
was fun. That was a fun one.
That's what took a lot out of me.
Yeah, right?
The emotion was good.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I'm asleep like a baby. Jesus.
Yeah, I thought that was a fun one. Get you guys a little bit of a puzzle. Get some, some fun combat. A little bit something unexpected with that portal, but kind of just plopped you right back out there.
Yet another horn.
Yet another horn. That's right. No, but now you guys are situated up here with these 7 dwarves that you met off the trail, who mentioned about this mining area where they were trying to find some gems and whatnot. Unable to do so, but yeah, you guys are camped out here for the night with them. We'll see how the night goes when we pick up the next game, and yeah, see if anything else happens.
Yeah.
Love it. All right. Good night.
Good stuff, guys. Yeah, we'll I guess no game this weekend, so we'll either do it next week or the following Sunday. We'll talk about it in the Discord or whatever. But yeah, thanks guys for joining us this Thursday. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Jeff Greenspan, for the theme song. And yeah, Arrivederci. Watch out for those goblins under the stairs.
Darcy Weasley.
Peace out, y'all.
Later, Gators.
Peace.
Later.